Oh, heavens no. When life annoys, top up your joy. I should just take my joy, shouldn't I? Percy! Percy!
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
I'm afraid I lack my father's common touch. So could you just pretend that I know how to motivate you?
There is now a curfew in effect at night. Any civilian on the streets between 6 at night and 6 in the morning without written
We're brothers.
authorization
I'll
from
always look after you, you know that.
Now that I recall, you were a rubbish goalkeeper at school too, weren't you?
How does she know?
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card. Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. That will break it for everybody. Whatever happened to you, Prudence? You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did she go?
No, leave me alone. I took my choice.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
Are your teeth a little loose in their sockets and you're under 70 years old? Is your mouth often dry? Do you have scorbutic tongue? Other symptoms you might have are red or purple spots on the skin, especially on your legs that look like this. Do you find your muscles are sore even when you haven't been overusing them?
Odd.
Well,
I never
you may have
noticed
to go.
that.
And congratulations.
We should fix that, or empty the bucket at
Like
least.
all traditional English enemies, we've beaten it before, yes, and we'll beat it again. As you know, England has traditionally ruled the sea. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britain's never.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the candy comes out. Come on, hit it! Hit it! Hit it! You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh, my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise. Good Christ. I can't believe I'm still alive.
At today's
More or less.
What's going
Ow.
on in the village
Feels like I
of
lost an
Hamley?
argument with a train.
Well, chatting,
I can't cut
greeting,
back.
and smiling and laughing.
I've got to get out of here.
And breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and work. But at 3, I hope you'll all take a quick break for our daily recreational activity. Today we will all gather around the telly for a rousing round of Simon Says. Well, I will be gathering around the telly. I'll be in the telly, just like every day. I'll be playing it with you. And then there'll be cake and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and everyone will be there. So don't miss it, or you're a rotten egg. But seriously, unless you have an awfully good reason, such as to...
Blimey, it's Mrs. Stokes. I'll just,
And now, the hot new song from our favorite band.
And it looks like she's gone off her rocker. This is jammed. I'll need something to pry it open.
We don't want your sort around here.
You're not Harry. You don't even look like him.
London Bridge
hello
has
there.
fallen down,
What
fallen
exactly are you
down,
doing?
fallen down.
Yes, you there.
London Bridge has
Uncle
fallen
Jack
down,
talking directly to you.
my fair lady.
Are you where you belong right now? Are you supposed to be doing that? These are very important questions for all of us. As patriotic citizens of Wellington Wells, it's not enough to just look out for yourself. We all have to look out for each other. And that means asking ourselves these questions every day. Are we where we're supposed to be? Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? For if we're all doing our duty, will we preserve and thrive into the future? You never can be too careful. Take it from me, Jack Worthing. Stay where you belong and do what you should be doing. And you never have to worry.
Are we mad? Or is it the world?
London Bridge has fallen down, fallen down, fallen down.
You're getting on my nerves. Back off.
Wrecker! Around six. There's a bandit loose! Wrecker!
What am I doing?
Side effects. Oh, but it's a big one.
Oh, God.
Mum, Dad, I'm home.
now I lay me down to sleep.
Well, it's getting late, isn't it? And it's time for all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed. Would you like me to read you a bedtime story?
Of course you would. Well, gather round, citizens, gather round. And I'll tell you a bedtime story.
You're not Harry. You don't even look like him. Look, it's not you. It's me.
Who is it? Sang out the wolf. It's Little Red Riding Hood. Yes, it's Red Riding Hood. Come and see it here.
Come here, you sinner! And he that blasphemeth the name of the Lord, he shall surely be put to death. And all the congregation, look out! Arm yourselves! We've come to the end of our time! We've come to the end of our time!
Scrounge zip. Stop! Bandit! Rotten apple! Bandit!
In the grave, it shoots their wings up.
Guess it's just me and the bobbies now.
Hello. Welcome to the Special Operations Executive. You're the new agent, aren't you? Alfie, what's his name? Great. Here are the other agents. This is Charlie Croker, Jack Carter, Gonville Bromhead, Joe Vandeleur, and Nigel Powers. But we're missing Peachy. Peachy Carnahan. He's been kidnapped, and you have to rescue him. All right? Brilliant. Here's everything you need to rescue Peachy.
That's a real nasty piece super, isn't it? To sleep, perchance to dream.
Some of you have written in about feeling malaise and lethargy.
You're crowding me.
Symptoms, and the first thing I can recommend to you is, if you're feeling a bit down in the dumps, pop another joy. Everybody wakes up feeling a little bit down sometimes. I call it waking down. And all you need to know is that you never have to feel bad about feeling bad. In fact, you don't have to put up with it at all. Being in Wellington Wells means you never have to...
I don't know you.
Mum, Dad, I've come home.
Just ask the doctor. Right now. Even if you've got to ask. But look, there are some things. Ask yourself a few questions. Do you feel pain in your bones? Are you having trouble catching your breath? Do you find that you bruise easily? Are you...
Why do you take the vanilla? You know it doesn't work for you. How could you forget that?
Stop the movie? Oh, God, please.
Strange how everyone looks the same.
Didn't you live down the lane?
Where does the fog come from? That's the answer to everything, I bet. I just want them to stop screaming, that's all.
Don't you?
Toys and tiny beds. Tiny beds in every house.
late.
Stop
I'm late.
the movie.
For a very
Oh,
important
God,
day.
please
Where does
stop
the
it.
fog come from? That's the answer to everything, I bet. Fuck!
Sod off, you.
It tastes a bit limey. Once they were drinking their daily round of lime,
V meat hot. The V meat gold.
We don't want
V
your
meat
sort around.
in the pot.
Just
9
relax.
ounce.
Don't question it. Ugh. Sorry.
why are you getting scurvy when you're not on a boat? Well, I'm afraid some of you have been a bit naughty. You're eating bread, meat, and you're not having your traditional English 2 veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes.
Why'd you take
I understand. Well, bread does not contain gluten. And if you're eating millet bread or mock cake,
I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Fuck off!
victory meat does not contain any vitamin C at all. Canned and preserved meat contains very small just have a bit of grog and well.
Fuck off home. Why won't you go away? Back off.
Getting late.
Where are you running off to?
We would like to know, if you are, who you appear to be. Can you tell me kindly who won Simon Says last Friday?
Right, it was Harry, wasn't it? Harry Jones. Harriet. Larry. Am I getting warmer? No?
Get yourself back to the garden, you downer bastard.
Well, it's getting late, isn't it? It's time for all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed. Would you like me to read you a bedtime story? Of course you would. Well, sit down next to the fire, if you've got one, and wrap a blanket around yourselves, and I'll tell you something that happened. Tonight's story is called The Pied Piper. And some people say it actually took place. And some people say it actually took
Piss
place
off,
in our
you.
very own Hamlet. But who knows?
Oh,
The past is deep and dark, and little mists and strange things that move in the night. It's best not to go into it.
You don't belong here! Get out! You're no fan of Uncle Jack!
Scrounging bastard! Scrounging.
Thank goodness we're not living then, and our days are bright and filled with joy.
It's actually sort of pretty at night. In a fatal sort of way.
You must return here with a honeycomb, or you will never pass through this gate. Bring me a honeycomb, or wait forever. You shall not pass.
No risk for the wicked.
You shall not pass.
Go away.
The villagers were delighted. Why should we pay the piper, they asked each other. The rats are gone. They told him to be off, and when he demanded his money,
They beat him until he was bleeding, and they threatened to throw him in the well until he drowned.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Did you brush your teeth? I hope you did all these things, but they're not the most important thing. That is, as we all know, did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet. So, let's take a look at today's schedule. What's going on in the village of Hanley? Well, selling and buying, of course, and wandering hither and thither, and marketing and talk
the weather, and smiling and laughing, of course. I insist on it. But at 3, I hope you'll all take a quick break for our daily recreation.
You don't belong here.
Today we'll once again all gather round the telly for a rousing round of something.
You're not the bloody hell, are you? So get out.
At some level, we all knew.
Don't hurt my...
Thief!
Don't belong here. Get out.
But that was in another country.
Mind the side effects. Oh, but there's a big one we don't mention, isn't there? I don't believe we've had the pleasure.